today I will be doing a 10 tips for small YouTubers, the updated version, because I made a video like this maybe a year ago. But before we get into this tip video, I would love if you to like, I don't care if you comment, just make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Don't forget to follow me on both my Instagrams at shane.lene and unique.boutique, and don't forget to shop uniqueboutique.com. Now that I gave you that information, we can go ahead and get to these tips. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna try to make these fast because my quality was poor based off the fact that my other video was a little bit too long, so I had to do what I had to do. So I apologize for the poor quality in the last video if I'm talking low, because it's like super early in the morning and it's raining outside, and I'm not used to doing videos like super early in the morning. But the first tip is you don't need expensive equipment. And I know that when you start a YouTube channel, you may think like, oh, well, this person got a camera, this person got a ring light. Before they had what they had, they were using the same thing you were using. So it's best to just take note on the fact that you don't need expensive equipment to start a YouTube channel. What you mainly need is a little bit of lighting and your camera. Before I got a ring light, I was using sunlight from outside. Yeah, you don't need expensive equipment. Maybe later on down the line, you could purchase your equipment, but for right now, you don't really necessarily need it. Tip number 2 is set a schedule, time, or week. So last time I made this video, I was saying like set a time frame, especially if you're in school. But since a lot of us are virtually in school, I would say that maybe you still could set a time if you would like, but what's mainly important is the fact that you can set a schedule throughout the week. You don't have to post more than 5 times. You don't have to post 5 times. You can post like 1 or 2 times a week. But I would suggest you do not go no more than 1 week without posting, because if you do, that's inconsistency, and consistency is actually the third tip. Inconsistent plays an important part in this whole scenario. If you are not consistent, that is not going to grow your YouTube channel. If you're not capable of staying consistent, then you might as well not even think about channel growth. I only have 32 gigabytes, and that's not even a lot, but I'm still trying harder than I used to. Like, I used to be like, oh, I don't have enough storage, and give in easily. But based off the fact that I really want to grow my channel, at this point I'm just like, you know what, I don't even care. I'm gonna grow my channel by staying consistent no matter how much storage I have. And that's how I was able to upload my previous video, and that was hard to do because it would not let me upload my video to my gallery so I can upload it on YouTube. So I had to use the lowest quality in order to upload my video, and I didn't like that quality, but I had to do what I had to do just to stay consistent. Make persuasive thumbnails is the 4th tip. Like, basically, it don't have to be like one of my recent thumbnails. If you go down my channel, you can see that my thumbnails were kind of basic. It don't have to be out of this world, but what I would suggest you do is try your hardest to make the best persuasive thumbnail ever. If you can't, there's people on Instagram that you can look up. I believe there's some people that you can pay at least like $5 to make a thumbnail. But if you don't have the money, then I suggest you to watch a few YouTube videos, because that's how I learned how to make my recent thumbnails. Because YouTube shows you a lot of things, you may not know it, but it shows you a lot of things, and one of those things is making thumbnails. So you can look up how to make thumbnails, especially if you have the time, the patience, but you have to have that, because you want to make a persuasive thumbnail. If you make a persuasive thumbnail, that will attract other people that may not even be your subscribers, or it may attract future subscribers. You never know. Right along with that is tip number 5, make convincing titles. Now, you don't want to clickbait your title. You just want to make it to the point where people be like, oh, let me see what this is about. But the first thing they're going to look at is your thumbnail. Most people don't even read the titles of the videos. They look at the thumbnail. Me being a person that be on YouTube 24/7, 365 days a year, I know this. Okay, so making a persuasive thumbnail plays a big part in your title, because they may not even look at your title. If they don't look at your thumbnail, which they obviously have to look at your thumbnail, you want to make a convincing title. And like I said, you don't want to clickbait it, because if you clickbait something, they're immediately going to click off your video. For instance, I could just be like, oh, 10 tips for small YouTubers. But instead, I could be like, 10 tips to successfully grow your channel. That's an example. Because the more convincing your title is, the more they're going to be into watching your video. The 6th tip is to promote your channel. Now, you have Instagram, I know that for a fact. TikTok, it doesn't matter what type of platform you have to promote it. Like, no matter if you have to post the same thumbnail like 50 times on your story. Promote your video, and make sure you use a lot of hashtags when you're promoting it. You can consistently post thumbnails or clips of your videos on your Instagram. The last video, I appreciate all the comments and views. Usually in 2 days, my video only make like 5 views. But the last video in like 2 days, it made like 57 views, I believe, right now. You want to promote your channel, because without promotion, who's going to know about your channel? The 7th tip is to try to make trendy/viral videos. In my previous video, I gave y'all a list of YouTube ideas. Trendy videos was one of them. Like I said in my last video, to make a trendy video, you need to hop on whatever it is that's trending, or you could just do say a challenge or a prank that somebody came out with. If you're able to do that, you can hop on that while it's viral. If you try to make a trendy video, like I said in my last video, your videos could be one of the first top options that people go to based off the fact that it just came out, which is why it's trending. So hopping on a trendy video can really help grow your channel, especially if you're capable of doing it. And the 8th tip is to be diverse by doing something you're good at or something you're comfortable with. When you do something you're good at, it probably will play a consistent role, especially if you like to sing. You can consistently just make singing covers and keep posting it. Up to you to be diverse. Like, my channel is set on entertainment because I don't want to just stick to one category. I would rather do more than one category. Like, later on down the line, I would hope that I could do like more entertaining stuff than to just be sitting here talking. That's why I'm coming up with these ideas to do videos like this, so that it won't be too boring, because my videos down the line are like boring. Last video and this video may be like a little entertaining because I'm here to help. I know what it's like to be a small YouTuber, because I'm still one and I had my channel for 5 years. The 9th video is to tag your videos with a lot of relatable tags. When you tag your videos with a lot of relatable tags, it's easier to get to. It's just like on Instagram when you tag your post. Whatever you tag it in, it can end up in that category. So say for instance, I tag this video hashtag small YouTuber tips. Say somebody look up small YouTuber tips, my video will be one of the videos as an option for them to click on. Believe it or not, tags can get you somewhere as well. The last tip is don't compare yourself to other YouTubers. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that you would see they have equipment or they have entertaining videos. Think about it, like I said before, with the equipment stuff. Before they got in the seat that they're sitting in, they were just like you. So don't compare yourself to other people, because all you're gonna do is make yourself frustrated. All you have to do is take that comparison situation you got going on and flip it into motivation, and that way you will be more confident and staying consistent and growing your channel. Me, I don't compare myself to other YouTubers. I just look at the time frames of things, like when did they start their channel, what type of videos was they making, and how long did it take them to grow their channel. I would say the biggest tips on here is set a schedule, stay consistent, and to promote your channel. Those are the 3 biggest tips. If you don't do anything else, do those 3. If you do not do those 3 things, do not expect any growth. But I decided to give you a quick reminder that I would love for you to like. I don't care if you comment, just make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you will be notified whenever I post a new video. And don't forget to follow me on both my Instagrams at shine.lene, unique.boutique, and shop uniqueboutique.com. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas, since I got like 9 comments on my last video, comment down below, and hopefully you do subscribe, because that will help me grow my channel. But until the next video, I am out.